Must ensure that reasonable steps taken to prevent the spread of infectious disease.
Well done.
If there is an occurrence of an infectious disease at a centre-based service, approved provider of the service must ensure that a parent or an authorised medical child being educated. So 88.
88, well done. Very good. Okay, so they're the scenario ones, and it's more about just being able to, and getting familiar with the regs is really important, because if you're familiar with the regs and someone from the department walks into your centre, you can quickly flick through to make sure that you're doing all those right things. Okay, so one of the things we talked about in that part of the assessment was checklists, and ensuring that we have checklists to make sure that we're complying with those regulations. So if you go back to where that part on the physical environment was, I now want you to develop a checklist, just a simple checklist, so that I can see that you know what you sort of need in those checklists and what you need to comply with in your centre. So have a little look for that and write a simple little checklist down for me. Just yell out if you need any help. How'd you go?
I've got a few points.
Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. Have you included both indoor and outdoor areas?
Mixture, yes.
Mixture. Okay, so we've got fencing, play equipment, furniture, sandpit, toys, shade, outdoors. Furniture and equipment is reported to management or discarded, so yes, you've included that. How about fences? Did you include fences? Yep, right up the top. Fences are all in order and no equipment allows for children to get over the fences. So that's a really important one that you can include. There's maybe with fencing that you could put, there's nothing to obstruct the fencing. Children have access to sufficient furniture materials and developmentally appropriate equipment suitable for their education. So you've got that with the toys. Toilets are accessible and doors are unlocked. That's a big one that you just need to add because it's really important that the toilets are unlocked, in the mornings by the trainees or by the teacher. A big one that often gets overlooked is adequate lighting, so that's in the regulation. So you need to ensure that the curtains have been opened or that the lights have been turned on. You need to ensure that there's adequate ventilation so that the doors have been opened or that the windows have been opened to include that. Nappy change room. You need to ensure that it's set up and the nappy basket is full, so that becomes part of your indoor checklist. You can see you've put that the sandpit has been covered and raked, so that's great. Another big one to pop in it is, which you've included, is that there are no water or animal hazards. And also you have included that the indoor-outdoor environment is free from sharp objects, rubbish, dangerous plants and objects, which is a main point in the observation. So that's really good. So that's something that you can keep yourself and develop with any service that you go into. It's just ensuring that when the department comes to check anything, that you can show that you're checking that all the time. There's nothing worse than them coming and saying, you've got a broken slippery slide and you didn't know anything about it, with no explanation for them. Okay, the last part of our assessment is again just locating where you would look in the regs for certain things. So if you have a look at your assessment, your director has asked you to locate the information and the regulations relating to the following. So they may do this if a Department of Education person comes in to assess you and they're busy tied up with them, but you need to find this information. So just have a little look through that and write down where you would find the regulations on needing staffing requirements for babies.
Part 4.4, Division 2, Aging Supervision Requirements.
Excellent. Well done. And how much indoor space is needed per child?
That is in physical environment.
So you can already see that you're getting to know the regs and be able to locate things a lot quicker.
Each child being educated and cared for by the service. Education care service premises has at least 3.25 square metres of unencumbered indoor space.
Well done. So what regulation is that?
That was 107. So
Very good.
4.3, 107.
Good job. How do you notify changing nominated supervisor?
This.
Okay, so just on to the final two questions. What documentation needs to be kept in relation to programming?
Four point one, 70.74, which is page 24.
Yep, that's right.